Most skincare is either testing or selling, but this is neither, okay? If you're overwhelmed, this is your sign to simplify and not overcomplicate anything. Hi, I'm Maria. This is an audit of what really stayed on my face once I stopped being curious or getting got by the internet and social media. Because at the end of the day, my knee doesn't need stimulation every single second. It needs stability, and actually it needs protection. It needs to glow and strengthen, especially as I get older. I'm not buying skincare anymore for vibes. It is 100% an investment in something that I expect to give me a result. That's why I've created a really stringent audit. If a skincare product is making my skin unpredictable, there's dryness, there's breakouts, there's a purge period every single second, I don't want it. So everything here does one job, does it consistently, and doesn't fight every other process that I may have outside of these. Number one is cleanser. This one is where I am the strictest. I really was into, and I used the Serum cleanser for the longest time. As a black girly, melanin is something that is amazing, but at the same time, a lot of hyperpigmentation happens, and I get a lot of scarring, especially because I suffered with acne a lot in the past, and anytime I have too much sun exposure and I'm not being the best on my skin, hyperpigmentation shows up, and I need something to even it out. This is the Revision Brightening Facial Wash. This is new to my routine, my system, and when I went into purchasing this, because this is an investment skincare routine item for sure, I was looking at the two light exfoliating elements in there. It cleanses without stripping your skin and feeling super dry when you're done. It shouldn't really feel like that. It helps with congestions of your pores and breakout, and it has a couple of active ingredients in it. We have the glycolic and the salicylic acid, which are working both in this so that you're getting that exfoliating system, making sure that you're controlling acne, breakouts, polished but not dehydrated. Super duper important. And before anyone spirals, I'm not using this like an exfoliating concrete every day. This is getting in there, cleaning out the pores, making sure I'm not congested. As you know me, when I say I'm going to invest in something, I will be testing it out. I'll be doing my 30, 60, 90 and coming back in to check in with you about how I really feel about this. A cleanser, pre-moisturizer, but a moisturizer for your skin that should be doing its work even before you put moisturizer on. A cleanser is 100% top maintenance, top maintenance. It's worth the investment. Next, we have dark spots. These are the serums. These are the things that we put on our face. Now, Caudalie has my heart. Caudalie, especially this like grape line that they have. And next is for dark spots. Now, you got melanin in your skin, or you just have a lot of hyperpigmentation or pigmentation that tends to come and go. This one, I saw the girls talking about it, so I had to invest in it myself. I am a convert of Caudalie. I was in Paris, got some. And so when I got back to the States, I really wanted this one. This is for tone correction. I don't want drama on my face. All I want is even tone. I want to, my area spots that I really want help with, under my eyes tend to have a little bit of darkness to them. I really want to get those areas and see more of an even tone throughout. Some of my acne scars that I have left over, just like, you know, mini little breakouts. Of course, these are natural, but just making sure that those aren't leaving a scar on my face. And like I told you, this one is definitely built around that whole grape system, which I love a natural care product. I'm obsessed with grapes. And one thing is, again, we want to do a 30, 60, 90 check-in because things take time. Skincare things and all those things take time. You're not going to pump it on your face today and all of a sudden tomorrow you do have amazing skin. It may help and show already an improvement in your skin. Of course, I'm not saying that can't happen. You glow. I love that for us. But the actual results, how your skin will react to it, give it 60, give it 90. The longer you'll be able to tell, is this thing worth it? You'll be able to tell within 30, for example. Is it something I want to keep in my routine? This is where people usually lose the plot. Retinoids. Yes, okay. I was so scared of them myself. So I really did want to invest in them, for the longest time. And I'm so grateful that Kiehl has really sent me a couple of stuff myself because I do love a lot of my Kiehl stuff here. And I've really invested in a lot of their products because Kiehl is another one for me that they do the work and it shows up on my face, and it is an investment, but an investment that I can say, yes, I see the results, right? That's the point. And let me be clear, this is not the same thing as prescription tretinoin. Tretinoin that I put on my face, that is prescription, is an actual medical grade skincare. I'm not using this the same time I'm using that, for example. I only use that once a week. So this fills in the gap. This and my Alpha Red fills in the gap in the other times, but I get to that later. So this one keeps texture, fine lines, and just toning in check. It's not overdoing it. Again, microdose. That's what it says. But that's the thing. People get in trouble with retinoids because they want results like this. Give it time. We're back to the time thing. Because at the end of the day, I'm not really trying to look like a filter. This is not real. We all know this. I just want to look regulated. This is probably one of the most important steps, but obviously the least exciting. Protection. You need to do it, girlies. You need to be protected. You need to think ahead. SPF. This is the Avène Cicalfate SPF 50. Got this in Paris when I went there. Got a lot of really good skincare, which I got more. Goes on the skin, melts into the skin, makes my skin look like butter for my skin. I don't know how they do it, but I love it. I used to use CeraVe a lot. The formula changed, which kind of shook me. I could feel it on my face. It can be a substitute for me at times, but it tends to be a bit white cast on my face. This doesn't do that. We talked to the pharmacist when we were in Paris, and he actually recommended things based off what we complained or had issues with. So when it comes to actually with skin repair and scarring, a lot of scarring again, acne, and scarring and leftover hyperpigmentation from acne or scars, those are things I really fixed, or at least are the things that I really want to work on when it comes to my skin goals. He recommended this. I bought it, but this is the second one. I need to buy more. If you're investing in correction and turnover, but skipping sunscreen, you've lost the plot because you're going to be repeating the same cycle on repeat. And trust me, how do I know? How would I know? I know. And if you ever said, oh, SPF breaks me out, it's a non-negotiable. It's not optional. Find one that doesn't do that to you. Obviously, that one is not working well with you. Trust me. Find the right one. My skin stays calm because I'm protecting it constantly. When I wasn't, like I'm telling you, if I accidentally maybe wash off my sunscreen and I'm now paying attention to it, quickly, very quickly, hyperpigmentation, very quickly. So let's skip that. Let's make sure we're locked in. Honorable mentions, because these rotate through my skincare routine all the time, so I can't say one without the other. Another Caudalie. This I got in Paris as well. Serum, anti-perfection. Little breakouts, little acne scar, bloop, bloop, bloop. I'm popping it on there quickly. It's great for those congestion moments, and I say that all the time, especially because I've picked at it and no one's gonna scar. I'm putting this on for that anti-imperfection, and I really do see the results. I'm telling you, scars and acne things in a week. My skin is bouncing back. We love her. With this Afro overnight cream, I'm reaching for this when my skin needs that repair. I really want something that can get me that medical grade, dermatology style level of help. Again, not tretinoin, but doing the work on a lighter scale, really good skin turnover, but at the same time, I'm not drying out or anything. PM, this is for a great recovery night product, so for night, you will see me using this one. Thank you to Alpharect for sending this over because I am obsessed. Now the La Roche-Posay Double Moisturizer. This is my no drama girly. This face moisturizer is a non-negotiable. I got it from my mom. It's been a go-to in my everyday skincare. I am actually running out. Probably need to get some more soon. I will be doing a lot of refills. Should I do an empty? It's something I use when I need reliability. This is just a go-to classic. I use this and my sunscreen. So I'm really getting that double moisturizing and protection. That's how those combos go together for me. And do you notice the pattern? Every single thing does their own job. There's nothing that I put there that are competing with each other. Everything is either for protection, a barrier, for cleansing, for rehydration. Everything has its job, and they all should be doing it effectively. That's what I need for my skincare routine. That's what the audit is all about. Your routine should work because it's boring. It's calm, it's predictable, and it's repeatable. So when you really need to go to sleep at night, you're not doing a 20-step routine that you're not gonna do because you know you have to do a 20-step routine. You need to go to sleep, you need to wash your face with a good cleanser, you need to put a blemish cream on, you need to put a moisturizer, and then you're tretinoin by one time a night, and keep it moving. There's a repeatable step to everything that you do. It makes life on autopilot, but on the best autopilot that puts you in a better state. Mentally, there's no fuss, and your skin will thank you for it. So if you're overwhelmed, it's your sign to simplify and not upgrade. Of course, I'll list everything below so you don't have to help for it. And until next time,